Central Methodist University. We've got Friday afternoon college basketball for you today. Makeup game from earlier on this season that was postponed as the Lady Mustangs of Mount Mercy are in town to take on the Lady Eagles of Central Methodist. This is Charlie Brown to bring you the play-by-play of the game today. Lady Eagles come in off of a big win this week over Clark University. At that point in time, Clark was 15-1, 11-1 in the conference on a 14-game winning streak. Lady Eagles beat them 71-69, I think was the final score. It was a 2-point ball game. I can look at my score sheet and tell you if that's about what it was. That's exactly what it was, 71-69. So they beat the number 8 team in the nation. They still have a shot of getting a home court game in the playoffs. They sit in third place in the South. If that's where they stay, they would go on the road to play the second-ranked team in the North. And I have all that down somewhere, but I don't know. Can't find it off the top of my head. Well, maybe I can find it right there. That would be... Nope, that's not it either. So, I say that I can do things, and then I can't produce them. There it is. They're sitting third right now. They would travel to Benedictine to play the Lady Ravens out there. They have split with them. It is possible Lady Ravens could lose a ball game as they're playing Clark University at Clark tomorrow. If Central runs the rest of the season out with wins, they would end up tied, and the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. They have split. Second tiebreaker would be the record inside the division, we believe, but we're not sure and can't figure that out until we get a little further down the line. But there is still a path that could get the Lady Eagles to a home game first round of the postseason tournament. So that's what's kind of on the line for the Lady Eagles. They need to guard against a letdown from their game Wednesday night against Clark, against that big win that they had there. So there's where we sit. We've got a little over 12 minutes to go before the start of this. We're going to go ahead and run a couple of ads for Central Methodist so you can see some of the stuff they do. When we come back, we'll have starting lineup, some more information for you, leading scorers, all kinds of stuff for you here on the Eagle Sports Network.
At last, an approach to teaching and learning that connects the traditional classroom to the real world at Central Methodist University. Now you can learn the way you live and the way you'll work with the new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
How do you make traditional education more effective for today's job market? You transform it. Now the only limit to your education is your imagination. The new Digital U at Central Methodist University. Be more.
At last, an approach to teaching and learning that connects the traditional classroom to the real world at Central Methodist University. Now you can learn the way you live and the way you'll work with the new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
How do you make traditional education more effective for today's job market? You transform it at Central Methodist University. Now the only limit to your education is your imagination. The new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
Welcome back to the campus of Central Methodist University. We are in Puckett Fieldhouse, Mount Mercy, Central Methodist, Friday afternoon basketball for you. Mount Mercy comes in with a record of 4-7 overall and 4-6 in the Heart. Central comes in 10-5 overall, 9-5 in the Heart. Those are the records for the two teams involved. give you some information. Mount Mercy, they average 63.5 points per ball game. They give up 70 per game. For the Lady Eagles, they score 76.4, which is good for second in the conference. Their opponents average 67.7. So Central a little higher scoring team. Mount Mercy a little better, I was going to say defensively, but they gave up 70 and Central gives up 67, so Central has the advantage in both of those spots. Starting lineups, give you some information about that before the PA announcer comes on in about 5 minutes and does that. For Mount Mercy, they will start a 5'7" junior guard from Zion, Illinois, Margie Villaruz. Number 14, a 5'7" sophomore guard from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Sammy Mia. A 5'10" junior guard from North Ridge, California, Christian Petrone. A 5'8" junior guard from Maywood, Illinois, Kyla Richardson. And a 5'11" senior forward from Mount Pleasant, Iowa, Sarah Moffitt. They are coached by Tim Schuring, his first season there. Assistant coaches Casey Miles, Alina Hobbs, and Tori Dorman. For the Lady Eagles, they will start number 0, Darina Bakarova, a 6'1" junior guard from Minsk, Belarus. And I'll get you the scoring averages in just a second after I go finish off with this part of it. At another guard, Hannah Adams, a 5'5" junior from Clinton, Missouri. Number 21 is Nat Spiegel, a 5'9" junior guard from Montebello, California. Number 23, Nana Massanet, a 5'9" freshman from Trenton, New Jersey. And she leads the conference in scoring as a freshman. And number 34, Leah Johnson, a 6'2" freshman from Ewing, New Jersey. For Mount Mercy, their starters, their leading scorer is Sammy Mia, averaging 12.2 per ball game. Kyla Richardson averages 8.3. Sarah Moffitt, 7.6. Christian Petrone, a 6.1 average, as does Margie Villaruz, a 6.1 average. For the Lady Eagles, they are led by Nana Massanet, 21.4 points per ball game. Darina Bakarova averages 21. Leah Johnson averages 11.1, and she leads the conference in rebounds, averaging almost 10 rebounds per ball game. Nat Spiegel averages 6.3, and Hannah Adams averages 1.1. She is not a scorer. Her job is to take care of the basketball, and she does a pretty good job about doing that because I look at my stat sheet. She has 21 assists on the season and 10 turnovers. She's got a 2-to-1 ratio on turnovers, assists to turnovers, so she's got it good. She takes care of the basketball, runs the offense, and the others do the scoring for it. So we're just a little bit away from the start of this, so we will get that off the scoreboard so you can see the Lady Eagles warming up. Again, 10-5 on the season for the Lady Eagles, 9-5 in conference. Benedictine, who they are chasing, if I can find that piece of paper again, and I did it. Benedictine is 12-4 on the season, so Benedictine has one less loss, but they have got Clark at Clark tomorrow, and the Lady Pride probably not very happy over losing the ball game here the other night, so that will be a good one, and you can watch out on that one because that one starts at noon. Central's game tomorrow, they're playing at Culver. Starts at 2 o'clock, so the ladies will know if they have a shot to move up, as it will take a Clark victory over Benedictine to give them 5 losses. The Lady Eagles would be at 5 losses. Left on the schedule after today for Central. At Culver tomorrow. And then on Monday at Peru State. Thursday at William Penn. And William Penn has the better record of all of those teams involved, as Mount Mercy 4-6 in the conference, or 4-6 overall in the conference. Culver's 0-10 in the conference. Peru 2-11. William Penn is 10-6, so that'll be the tougher of those ball games. And then Lady Eagles are here next Saturday for a doubleheader with the men. That will be Senior Day, and that will be the final regular season home game of the season. And Graceland 5-10 on the season. So there you have those sets of numbers. You kind of know what the Lady Eagles are up against. They know what they're up against. They're going to try and run it out and win everything. Finish the year strong, go into the postseason ready to go. So we're just almost ready here for the introduction, or the national anthem and the prayer before the ball game, as Mount Mercy is out, ready to go. And they're out ready for the national anthem. PA announcer doing his public service announcement about the heart responsibility and all the things that the heart endorses, along with the protocol here for the COVID. Here's the prayer.
Almighty God, you have created us to strive for our best. Grant to all athletes, coaches, and fans the strength to pursue excellence during this event. We pray for the safety of these athletes, protect them from injury and harm. Help us to honor you today in all we do on and off the court, and make us witnesses to your glory. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
All right, so there's your national anthem. We'll get ready for the introduction of the starting lineups, and we'll get those put up on the screen for you
And now, let's meet the starters
right now.
First for our guests on the scoreboard, the Mount Mercy Mustangs. Starting at guard, a 5'7" junior, number 2, Marjorie Villaroo.
5'7" guard, junior from Zion, Illinois, Marjorie Villaruz.
Sophomore, number 14, Sammy Mia.
Sammy Mia, 5'7" sophomore from Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
15" junior, number 15,
Christian Patron, a 5'10" junior guard from Northridge, California. Kyla Richardson, a 5'8" junior guard from Maywood, Illinois. And a 5'11" senior forward from Mount Pleasant, Iowa, Sarah Moffitt. Now your starting lineups.
It's time to introduce tonight's starters for your Central Methodist Eagles. Starting at guard, a 6'1" junior from Minsk, Belarus.
Number 0 is 6'1" junior guard Darina Bakarova from Minsk, Belarus. A 5'5" junior guard from Clinton, Missouri, number 10, Hannah Adams. And 5'9" junior guard from Montebello, California, number 21, Nat Spiegel. And a guard, a 5'9" freshman from Trenton, New Jersey, Nana Massanet. And a 6'2" freshman forward from Ewing, New Jersey, number 34, Leah Johnson. Those are your starters. Eagles are coached by Mike Davis in his 19th season with Remy Laurie and Brent as his assistant coach. So we are just about set to go. We got the scoreboard up on the screen and Mount Mercy out ready to go. Villaruz, Mia, Patrone, Richardson, and Moffitt. Starters out on the floor for Mount Mercy. Out comes Bakarova, Adams, Spiegel, Massonet, and Johnson. And we are just about set to get underway as Moffitt will jump against Johnson. Ball's in the air, and Bakarova has it, and we're ready to go. First period of basketball. Bakarova almost has her pocket picked, almost picked again, finally is picked, and that's Richardson who does that. Takes it down, lays it off in the lane, little short jumper, rattles around and goes for Patrone. Johnson, Massonet, 3-ball in the air, no good, comes off. Up ahead. This is Mia with it. Richardson, step back, jumper on the way, in the air, no good. Johnson with a rebound. Spiegel. Bakarova's got a 3 lined up. Short. Johnson tries to run it down in the corner, but it goes out of bounds. It'll go back over to Mount Mercy. And Coach Davis doesn't like what he sees already. 3 trips down the floor, a turnover, and 2 threes. And so he takes a quick timeout. And we'll keep it here, 9:03 to go. Want to make sure we thank our corporate partners for making all this possible with their support of CMU Athletics. MFA Oil, the Braun Home, Jennings Premium Meats, Community Auto Sales and Service, Airlink, Drury Hotels, Missouri Pacific Lumber, Howard County Electric, and Commercial Trust Company. All those folks make these broadcasts possible. If you're in the area, you need to support those people. Not only do they support the Eagles Athletics, but they all do a great job at what they do. So we are back. Action. Almost a turnover. Mia baseline jumper won't go. Adams with a rebound. Gives it to Spiegel. See if the ball goes inside to Johnson this time down the floor. She's got a pretty good size height advantage. It does. Right to her. She's going to spin, go left hand, bank it up and in. Leah Johnson with her first 2 as Sarah Moffitt is guarding her, and Sarah Moffitt is listed at 5'11", and Johnson is 6'2". Spiegel with the steal. But Johnson looks much bigger than 3 inches taller. To the basket, can't get the call. And ahead it comes out. On the run, that was Patrone with a shot who missed. This is Mia baseline again. Richardson just inside the 3-point line. Comes up short. Bakarova with a rebound. Pop jump shot won't go for Bakarova, but right underneath. That's Johnson got the rebound, but missed the follow-up. And out with the basketball comes Mia. Underneath it goes. And a foul will be called, and that'll go on Leah Johnson. To the free throw line will go Sarah Moffitt. Johnson goes out. Michelle Nichols into the game. Moffitt on the season, an 81% free throw shooter. First one rattles around and falls. 3-2 Mount Mercy. 2 minutes and 16 seconds into this ball game. Second one comes up short. But getting the ball inside and putting it back up and in is Patrone. And Coach Davis calls another timeout, and he is not a happy camper right now. That's 2 timeouts he's used in the first 2.5 minutes, and he is fired up on the sideline while he talks to his group over there. But we'll tell you, AirLink Rural Broadband is your local wireless and fiber internet provider, family-owned and operated with coverage options in Sheraton, Howard, Saline, and surrounding counties. Interested in wireless or fiber service? Visit us at airlink123.com for info on all of your internet needs. Coach Davis has lit into his team for allowing an offensive rebound off of a missed free throw and being down 5-2 early in this ball game. So we'll see how the ladies respond to the chewing they just got. Luckily, it was only a 30-second timeout. It had been a long timeout. If it had been a 60, it would have been lasted forever, it would have seemed. Bakarova. Mandy. Massanet, short on the jumper. Gets her own rebound. Take behind a little jumper, or behind a screen from Nichols. Can't get it to go. And up the floor comes number 4, Mackenzie Storr, into the ball game. Sammy Mia with a basket, her first basket, 3 points in the ball game, and the Lady Eagles are down. That was a three-pointer. She's down. The Lady Eagles are down 6 already. Massanet tries to go to the basket. Richardson tipped it away from her from behind. It'll be Eagle basketball underneath their own basket. Comes in, they throw it to Adams, but nobody there. Mia runs it down, takes it down the floor, and scores. Coach Davis is looking on the bench for somebody to put in the ball game, and he's good doing wholesales. There's 3 girls over there taking warm-ups off. 4 girls, 5 girls. He's going to put a whole new bunch on the floor. Ball's taken away. That's Richardson who comes out with it. Down the floor. Mia from the corner with a 3, no good. That one misses, and there's a foul on the rebound, and that'll go on Sarah Moffitt over the back, her first personal foul. Johnson's going to check back in. Abby Conroe's going to check in. Vanessa Hughes is going to check in. Savannah Lang is going to check in. And Kelly Mara Ramirez is going to check in. So 4 new players plus Johnson on the floor, as Coach Davis not happy with what that group gave him. So he's going to try something else, down 10-2. 3.5 minutes into this period. There's Ramirez. Hughes. Ball goes out of bounds, knocked out by Kyla Richardson. Ramirez is going to go out. Nichols is going to check in. Ramirez is going to sit right there at the end so Coach Davis can talk to her about something. Nichols back in the ball game. Conroe. That's what they wanted to do, get the ball inside to Johnson. She misses, gets her own rebound, puts it up. It'll be called on the floor, not a follow-up. And that foul will go on Sarah. Nope, it will go on Sassy Coleman, who's into the ball game. And there's an inbounds pass to Johnson. She goes to the hoop, puts it up strong, gets it to go. 10-4. She's got all 4 points for the Lady Eagles. Richardson. Petrone. Richardson. Petrone looks for a cutter. Hands it off instead to Storr. Richardson behind the 3-point line. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Tipped around. Ends up in Johnson's hands, and she gets it ahead to Vanessa Hughes. Lang. Nichols was calling for it as she was open. Losing the ball is Lang. Mia in the corner. Petrone. Back to Mia. Underneath it goes to Coleman. Big mismatch. She turns around, fires a jumper from the free throw line, and hits it. Sassy Coleman with her first point. She averages 4.3. There's Nichols. She can put it up from 3. Tied up. Gets it back out. Conroe from the corner. Hits the top of the backboard, goes and gets her own rebound, gets her shot blocked by Coleman. Still got plenty of time on the shot clock, and I think they're going to fix that right now because I think they reset it when she shot the ball and hit the corner of the backboard. Did not go in. Abby Kinnaird into the ball game for Mount Mercy. Margie Villaruz to check back in here in just a second as the official at the scorer's table sets it to 13 instead of 18. So Conroe to get the ball in, gets it in over the top to Johnson. She turns left hand, banks it, can't get it to go, goes over the top, picks up her second foul. She has just got to stop doing that. I'm sure she got away with that in high school, but it gets her in nothing but trouble here trying to go over the back on a missed shot. She's got 2 fouls and have to go to the bench. She's got all the points for the Lady Eagles right now. Ramirez back in. Nice steal there by Conroe. Into the lane goes Nichols. Little floater goes. Conroe with a nice play. Saved it to Hughes, who got it to Nichols, who scores. Down the lane, having the ball stripped away. That's Villaruz. Had it stripped away. Nichols ends up with it. Adams with it now. Again, she's a facilitator, not a scorer. Nichols from the corner. 3 in the air and good. Michelle Nichols providing all the scoring right now. She's got 5 in the game, and it's down to a 12-9 ball game. Inside it goes to Coleman. She tries to go baseline, can't. Kicks it back out. 3 on the way in the air, comes up short. That was missed by Storr. 3 in the air from Vanessa Hughes, can't go. Ramirez has it, but it's a jump ball. It'll go over to Mount Mercy. Coach Davis likes that effort. Inbounds to Villaruz. Here comes a triple team on her as soon as she turns around. Richardson to the basket. Baseline jumper on the way. Rattles around, no good. That was Storr again, and Nichols with a rebound. Massonet gets ready to check back in for the Lady Eagles. Conroe, right wing, inside to Ramirez. She's going to bump and find a way to the hoop. Fade away, hits it. 12-11 now, and a timeout by Mount Mercy. So I've got that being like a 7-0 run for the Lady Eagles as they were down. It is a 30-second timeout, so we'll be glad to tell you that Community Auto Sales and Service is a one-stop shop for all your automotive needs, from brakes, tires, and oil changes to front-end alignment, engine repair, batteries, and state inspections. They have everything and can do anything to keep you on the road safely. Proud supporter of Eagle Athletics. Lady Eagles and the men hit the road early in the morning to go to Canton, take on Culver Stockton. Long haul for both of them. Coach Davis wants his crew get up on the ball a little bit closer, and it comes to Coleman. That was Patron with it, and now Villaruz brings the ball across half court. Back to Patron. Mia. Villaruz back to Mia, down the lane. Lost the handle on it, puts it up, can't get it to go. Hughes with a rebound. Almost throws it away as Villaruz almost picked off the pass. Adams going to take it to the hoop. Conroe looks. Massonet back in the ball game. She's going to go to the hoop. And it'll be an offensive foul called on Nana Massonet. Her first personal foul. Third team foul. Sarah Moffitt back into the ball game. Coleman checks out. And it comes to Villaruz, going to bring it up against pressure. She's going to be double teamed. She is. Gets it ahead to Patron. 3 from the other side. Comes up short. Massonet with a rebound. She's going to run it up the floor. Tries to get it to Hughes, but it's turned over off of her hands. And here comes Villaruz up the floor, puts it up and in. Back to a 3-point advantage. Coach Davis encouraging them to attack. Massonet not scored in the ball game yet. Hughes Got a three lined up. No good. No rebound underneath. As Moffitt had things sealed off, they throw it ahead to Patron. That was to Mia, then to Patron. Now a tie up. Jump ball. Spiegel back in. Bakarova back in. Bakarova with it. Spiegel down the lane, gets bumped, puts a runner up, won't go. Moffitt with a rebound. Villaruz. Moffitt. Kinnaird with a three from straight away, no good. Spiegel with a rebound. Spiegel almost loses the handle on it. Nichols with it. She's got 5 in the game. Bakarova with a rebound, scores, and she's fouled with a chance to tie the ball game up. Second foul on Moffitt. Sassy Coleman's checks in. Moffitt checks out. Bakarova with her first 2 points of the ball game. She is a 78% free throw shooter. She ties the game up at 14. Coleman gets it inbounds. Gives it back to Patron. Bakarova almost with a steal. Knocks the ball out of bounds. They were trying to get the ball to Sammy Mia. Villaruz against Adams. Down the lane to the hoop. Puts it up, scores. Adams beat on the play. Fouls her as she goes to the basket. Villaruz to the hoop. She's got 4. Gets the basket. Now she'll go to the free throw line. First foul on Adams. Team foul number 4 against the Lady Eagles. Completes the three-point play on that end. Back to a 3-point lead. Bakarova's got a 3 lined up. Hits it. She is a 33% shooter from the three-point line. Coleman against Nichols underneath. Nowhere to go now. Stops in the lane, and Spiegel steals the pass. Gets it ahead to Bakarova. 1-on-2. Splits through, bumps, puts the ball up, and an offensive foul called on Darina Bakarova, and that's number 5. So the next foul, common foul, will put Mount Mercy in the bonus. 50.6 seconds to go here in the first period. Kyla Richardson back in. Abby Kinnaird out. This is Patron. Into the corner. Down the lane. Puts it up and in. Christiane Patron with her 6th point of the ball game. And the lead is back to 2. Massanet to the hoop. Can't get it to go, but she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. Kyla Richardson tagged with the foul. Her first. Massanet at the line to shoot a pair. Try and tie this ball game up. First one is good. Her first point of the ball game. She averages over 20. She averages 21. Second one is good. Tied up. Mount Mercy will have a shot to take the lead or end up tied. They play for 1 here at the end of period number 1. Patron doesn't play for the last shot. She's fouled by Michelle Nichols in the lane. No, she's not. She's fouled by Nat Spiegel. Her first personal foul. Patron, a 56.3% free throw shooter. First one comes up short. Still got 14.9 to go, so the Lady Eagles have plenty of time to get down and get a shot. That one is good. Breaks the tie, 20-19. Spiegel up the floor. Bakarova going to look for somewhere to go. Gets it to Spiegel, who bumps in the lane, puts a shot up, fouled with less than a second, and down she goes. May have been hit in the face. But Nat Spiegel will go to the free throw line if she can continue. Foul is on Coleman, her second personal foul. She heads out. Kennedy Fulwiley checks into the ball game. Spiegel going to go to the free throw line. Chance to tie, checking to make sure she's not bleeding, and I think she must be bleeding from her nose because they're going to stop. If she is, it has to be stopped and gotten off of her uniform if it has gotten onto her uniform. And they're going to go look at the monitor to see what kind of that foul that was, as to whether they can consider that a flagrant of some sort, elbow to the face, something like that. So they're going to take a look at that. Again, the Lady Eagles defeated Clark here on Wednesday night by 2. They were up 12 in the fourth quarter, pulled the ball out, ran some clock. Clark got it all the way down to 2 and had the ball at the end of the ball game and tried a couple of shots. They were blocked. Clock ran out. 71-69 Central win. So as they work on Nat Spiegel over on the side. Again, we'll be back not tomorrow, but the next Saturday on the 13th when Graceland comes to town. That'll be the final home regular season game of the season for both the men and the women. And I'm sure that will be senior night. Everybody will get recognized for all of that. And I will be joined in the broadcast perch up above here by Mr. Jim Ross, who's going to come in and help out. Jim is an alumnus of Central Methodist and a former basketball player here. So he'll give us some perspective that I can't give because I didn't play basketball here. But he did, and he can tell you a little more in-depth things than I can tell you. So we look forward to having him with us, with me, a week from tomorrow. As they continue, and I think Spiegel is going to have to check out while they clean everything up. And so now we'll see who comes in to shoot the free throws. Hannah Adams is who has taken her spot. She's a 67% free throw shooter. It looks like Abby Conroe in, and she's going to shoot the free throws. She is in limited duty. I'll tell you after the first free throw so I don't jinx her on the first one. First one is good. She is now 3 for 3 on the season from the free throw line. Second one rattles around, and she broke the plane. She knew it was short, didn't know it was going to crawl in. It didn't, 0.9, and then we will have period number 2. There's a chuck from beyond half court that does not go, so our score at the end of 1 is tied up at 20. We'll take a quick 30-second break. We'll be back with period number 2 here in just a moment from Puckett Fieldhouse. You're watching basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
At last, an approach to teaching and learning that connects the traditional classroom to the real world at Central Methodist University. Now you can learn the way you live and the way you'll work with the new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
We're back, getting ready for period number 2. Trying to get my live stats to work, and they're not doing very well, so we'll just get out of there and see if we can go find them somewhere else. Mount Mercy with the basketball. Villaruz Patron. Richardson down the lane. Ball fake, double fake, and a travel. Spiegel brings the ball up the floor. Tied at 20, just underway. Nichols with it. She was a spark plug off the bench. Little runner comes up short, but Bakarova inside for it. And she's called for a foul underneath. That's her second personal foul. Comes into full Wiley. Patron. Down the lane, runner. Won't go, but full Wiley's got the rebound. Goes out of bounds. Ramirez to check in. Villaruz, Patron, back to Villaruz, going to take baseline. Full Wiley, no good, and a foul underneath.
Fouls on the Eagles, number 21, Natalia Spiegel, that foul, her second team foul.
Foul goes on Spiegel, her second. First free throw by Full Wiley is good. Second free throw also good. It's Adams, Spiegel, Massenet, Ramirez, and Bakarova on the floor for the Lady Eagles. This is Bakarova. Adams, back to Bakarova. Three on the way, comes up short, no good. Villaruz on the run. Patron. Villaruz, three ball in the air, going to be short. Doesn't draw anything. Full Wiley tries to save it, but no good. Goes out of bounds. Spiegel, Massenet, three ball in the air. Comes up no good. Ramirez tries to get to it. Can't. Knocked away from her by knocked away by Ramirez into the hands of Spiegel. Three ball, another one comes up short. And this is Villaruz ahead. It goes to Patron. Puts it up, can't get it to go as Adams got in her way. Spiegel with it now as we go end to end and back and forth. Bakarova down the lane, kicks it to the corner. Adams has got a three lined up. One infrequent shot for her, but Hannah Adams with a three-pointer. She averages 1.1. Down the floor. Richardson puts it up, can't get it to go. Ramirez with the foul. That will be her first personal foul. Michelle Nichols back in as I'm looking at Adams was 1 for 4 from the three-point line before that, so now she is 2 for 5. Richardson's first free throw rattles around, no good. She's a 53.7% free throw shooter. Second one, no good. Bakarova tripped. They don't call a travel, but Richardson steals the ball away. Down the floor, to the hoop, puts it up and in. Back to a lead for Mount Mercy. Bakarova on the other end. Looking for space. Michelle Nichols. She's got a three lined up and hits it. She's got 8 in the ball game. Quickly to the hoop on the other end is Margie Villaruz, and she scores. She's got 7 on the other side, and we're tied at 26. Spiegel has the ball stripped away from her. Out with it comes Mia. Patron has her shot bothered by Adams. Rebounded by Nichols. Heading up the court. Spiegel with a spin, puts it up left-handed, can't get it to go, gets it back, puts it up and in. First 2 points of the ball game for Nat Spiegel. and the Eagles as we rush back and forth from end to end. Villaruz, Patron, Richardson. Looking for a cutter. Patron. This is Grace Stalzer that was in the ball game. She had it in the corner. Patron with a couple of extra steps and gets away with those, or that was Sammy Mia rather. Spiegel, Nichols. Nichols has been the offense since coming off the bench. Massanet steps back, launches the three, can't get it to go. And Patron with a rebound. And Sammy Mia with the basket. She's got 7, so Villaruz was 7, Mia was 7, Patron was 7. And we're back tied at 28, and this will be a full timeout, so let's take a quick break, and we'll be back in 30 seconds here on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you make traditional education more effective for today's job market? You transform it at Central Methodist University. Now the only limit to your education is your imagination. The new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
We are back. Well, no matter what I do, can't get the live stats to come up, so we'll have to grab those at halftime manually. Lang, Spiegel, Bakarova, Nichols, Massanet on the floor. That's Spiegel. Going to the hoop. Massanet looks to split. Can't get it. Baseline. Spiegel to the hoop. Comes up short on the bank shot. And that's Stalzer with the rebound. Down the floor. To the hoop. Number 4, Mackenzie Storr. And back to a 2-point advantage. Coach Davis not going to be happy with this first half of play from his ladies. Massanet splits the defense, tries to kick it, and there will be a foul called. And that'll go on Villaruz. Her first, team's first foul of this second quarter. Nichols. She's got 8 points off the bench, and there's a foul. Abby Kennard with the foul. Her first, team foul number 2. Massanet to the hoop. Skips it all the way across. Spiegel from the left corner. Can't get it to go. Mia with the rebound. Gets it to Villaruz, who's on the run. She's going to go to the hoop until she gets stopped. There's a shot. Partially blocked. Knocked out of bounds by Massanet. And they were going to come get the second basketball that they used, but that one came back into play in a hurry. 22 on the shot clock. Plenty of time. And a 5-second violation as they don't get it inbounds fast enough, as they did get it into Stalzer. Leah Johnson back into the ball game. Mount Mercy counters with Kennedy Fulwiley. And Fulwiley is 6'1" senior. Johnson is a 6'2" freshman underneath. Massanet, after the ball was tipped around. Bakarova, inside it goes to Johnson. She's going to spin left, go back right, puts it up, gets it to go. Foul called. Leah Johnson with 6 points in the ball game, ties it back up again, and she'll go to the free throw line. makes the free throw. Central with a 1-point advantage. Villaruz, dogged by Spiegel. And it comes to Storr. She pulls up, jumper on the way, rims in and out. Bakarova with a rebound. She's 1-on-3. Looks for help. Finds Spiegel. Inside, Johnson's got it. Turns, banks it up, puts it up, no good. Has it tipped away and knocked away. Full Wiley wants a foul inside, but her team's got the ball at that point in time. Now it's stolen by Bakarova on the other side. Massanet going to get a pick from Johnson going that way. Pulls up, jumper won't go, and a foul is going to be called, and it's going to go on Leah Johnson for an illegal pick. And that's number 3. Kelly-Mar Ramirez. Johnson pleading her case over to the official. Coach Davis has her just go sit down before she gets in any more trouble. Richardson back in. Patron back in. And it comes to Storr. Patron brings it up. Down the lane against Nichols. Gets stopped. Kicks it back out. Storr has it knocked away from behind. Finally get it in. Bakarova tips it. Richardson saves it. Bad idea. Picked up by Massanet to Bakarova. Lays it up and in. 3-point advantage for the Lady Eagles. Storr. Down the lane. Give and go. Puts it up and in. She's got 4 points. Bakarova's got a 3. Just hit a layup. Sometimes that's all it takes is to get it to go. Bakarova's got 11 now. Leads up to 4. And right down the lane goes Storr. She's going to be fouled on the way to the hoop. And Coach Davis not happy with whoever was guarding Storr. Her second foul on Massanet. Nat Spiegel will check out. Adams checks back in. Now they say it's Mackenzie Steer instead of Storr, so I apologize if we have been mispronouncing that. First free throw good. Back to a 3-point ball game. Second free throw rattles around and goes. Getting ready to check back into the ball game. Grace Stalzer back in the ball game. Full Wiley checks out. Johnson's out of the game with fouls, so Full Wiley leaves. It's a size matchup issue. Bakarova behind the pick. Gets the shooter's roll on the shot that comes up a little short. Rolls up and banks in. She's got 14 of the 39 for the Lady Eagles. Richardson down the lane. Runs into and over Hannah Adams, who takes the charge. Her second personal foul. Team foul number 4, so the next Central foul will put Mount Mercy in the bonus. The next Mount Mercy foul will put Central in the bonus. Adams, Nichols, Ramirez, Massanet, and Bakarova on the floor. Adams almost loses the ball. Into the corner. Bakarova from this side with a 3 and hits it. She's filling it up. She's got 17. She averages 21. She's got 17 right now with 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the second period. Stalzer. Villaruz. Patron wants to drive. Underneath, knocked out of bounds. It'll go off of the hands of Sammy Mia, and it will be Central basketball. Adams against Villaruz. Bakarova a little further out, but she's feeling it pretty good. Ramirez tries to get the rebound, can't do it. Steer with a rebound. Ahead it comes to Villaruz. Tries to cut. Stalzer. Patron, top of the key, spins into the lane. Left-hander won't go. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, and scores. She's got 9 in the ball game now. She's the leading scorer for Mount Mercy. 42-36 is our score. Bakarova thought about it again. Nichols, Massanet. Massanet's got 2 in the ball game. She's going to go hoopward. Nice dish to Ramirez. Little short jumper, about 13-footer, goes good. Kelly-Mar Ramirez with 4 in the ball game. 8-point advantage. Biggest lead. Villaruz, Patron, Steer. Patron going to go down the lane again. Try to get it underneath. Stolen by Ramirez. Leaves it ahead for Bakarova. Takes around, step around, can't get it to go. Ramirez over the back with a foul, and now we'll go to the free throw line and shoot on the other end. Stalzer at the free throw line. She has not shot a free throw or has not made one this year. There's a free throw for her. Her first point of the ball game. Foul was on Ramirez, her second. Adams across half court. Bakarova to the hoop, kicks it back out. Nichols, inside it goes to Ramirez. Turns in the lane, spins again, fade away, on the air, in the air, and good. Kelly-Mar Ramirez, 6 points for her, but Massanet comes up to challenge the inbounds pass. Kennard will bring it up with 45 to go. Massanet almost with a steal. She almost picked Villaruz the pass off. Kennard into the corner goes Mia. Goes baseline, underneath. Baseline jumper from the other side by Steer is good. 9-point advantage. Just over 1 second difference on the shot clock, game clock. So we'll see if Lady Eagles want to play it down to the end and get the last shot of the half. Adams against Villaruz. Down to 10. Telling her to go. Nichols. Ramirez going to split through. Little bank shot off the glass. Good. And another heave from half court, and that one will be short as well. So our halftime score, 48-39. So 48-39, a 9-point advantage. We're going to take a couple-minute break, and then we'll be back, see if we can grab some halftime stats, and we'll have some more information for you as we come back here on the Eagles Sports Network.
At last, an approach to teaching and learning that connects the traditional classroom to the real world at Central Methodist University. Now you can learn the way you live and the way you'll work with the new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
How do you make traditional education more effective for today's job market? You transform it. Now the only limit to your education is your imagination. The new Digital U at Central Methodist University. Be more.
At last, an approach to teaching and learning that connects the traditional classroom to the real world at Central Methodist University. Now you can learn the way you live and the way you'll work with the new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
How do you make traditional education more effective for today's job market? You transform it at Central Methodist University. Now the only limit to your education is your imagination. The new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
We're back at halftime as I'm working on stats. Our stat program was not working correctly, so I'm having to do some things by hand. So just bear with me as we do that. Mercy with 12, Central with 11. And there my stat sheets show up now, so we're good to be able to give you a few more pieces of information off of that. Leading scorer, Darina Bakarova with 17 for Central, 9 for Christiane Patron. Bakarova also with 5 rebounds, Patron with 5 to lead. Assist leader, Bakarova with 4. She had a very good half, had a slow start, but picked it up considerably. And then Mia has 2 assists for Mount Mercy. Bench scoring 17-13 for the Lady Eagles. Points in the paint, even at 16 apiece. Second chance points, Lady Eagles 6-2 with an advantage there, and points off turnovers 2-0 in favor of Mount Mercy. So that's where we are, as we'll give you a rundown quickly of the scoring for Mount Mercy in the half. They are led by Christiane Patron with 9. Mackenzie Steer with 8. 7 points for Margie Villaruz. 7 points for Sammy Mia. And then 2 points for Kennedy Fulwiley. 2 points for Sassy Coleman. 2 points for Kyla Richardson. And that is the scoring for Mount Mercy. On the Central side, they're led by Darina Bakarova with 17. 8 points for Michelle Nichols off the bench. 8 points for Kelly Ramirez off the bench. 7 for Leah Johnson. 3 points for Hannah Adams. 2 points apiece for Nat Spiegel and for Nana Massanet. Massanet averages 21, and she's got 2 in the ball game so far. Bakarova carried the ball very well. Lady Eagles were not scoring. Coach Davis wholesaled, got his 5 starters out of the ball game when he was not happy with them. Put 5 new people into the ball game, and Michelle Nichols answered that by putting 8 points up on the board in that time frame. And then Kelly Mara Ramirez came in and chipped in another 4, and all of a sudden the Lady Eagles were back into the ball game. And then Bakarova started knocking down shots as she missed the first 2 or 3 that she had. She is 6 of 11 from the floor altogether, with 5 rebounds, 17 total points. So she has carried the load for a little while. She's got 17. She averages 21. As I look, she averages 21 even, and she is at 17 right now. She's not played enough games, but if she had played enough games, she would be the second leading scorer in the conference. And you want to know who the leading scorer is Nana Massanet with a 21.4 average. So that's where Lady Eagles last year had the 2 leading scorers in the conference. Both of those young ladies have graduated and gone on to do other things, and they've got 2 new ones that are now leading. A transfer from Minsk, Belarus, that's Bakarova, and a freshman, Massanet. Lady Eagles start 2 freshmen. Mount Mercy back on the floor, as I will get those halftime stats out of the way for you and get the scoreboard put back up. So you can see we've got 5 minutes to go before the start of the second half. So we're going to go ahead and take another quick break. We'll run 2 30-second ads and then come back and then finish up our halftime information and get ready for the start of the second half of play, quarter number 3 from here at Puckett Fieldhouse in Fayette.
At last, an approach to teaching and learning that connects the traditional classroom to the real world at Central Methodist University. Now you can learn the way you live and the way you'll work with the new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
How do you make traditional education more effective for today's job market? You transform it at Central Methodist University. Now the only limit to your education is your imagination. The new Digital U, available only on the campus of CMU. Be more.
Second half, it'll be the third quarter of play. And the referees brought out a basketball, and they're going to take that one back and say, well, let's not use that one. How about using that one instead? They've got 3 sitting on the scorer's table in case one goes out of play. So they have a clean basketball. Adams, Spiegel, Bakarova, Johnson, Massonet, the original 5 starters. Villaruz, Moffitt, Richardson, Mia, and Patron, original starters for Mount Mercy. And we're underway in period number 3. Spiegel with it. Zone defense by Mount Mercy now. Bakarova, the pass knocked away from Massonet. Richardson down the lane, puts it up and in, banks it off the glass. And that's how the second half starts. Bakarova into Johnson. Out to Adams. Going to go to Spiegel in the corner. She's got a 3 in the air, and good. Nat Spiegel. She's got 5, and the lead's up to 10. Villaruz with it. Hands it off. Mia in the lane. Stops and jumps and hits. And we're off to a fast start here in the second half as well. We played less than a minute and had 7 points scored already. Massonet to Spiegel. Bakarova posts, then gets out of the way. Adams posts up. That's not going to be a good possibility there. Bakarova free throw line jumper comes no good. Leah Johnson rebound put back. Johnson with 6 rebounds, 9 points. Villaruz on the run. Richardson almost gets away with the travel as she never got the ball onto the floor. Mia from the baseline hits it. She's got 11, first scorer for Mount Mercy in double figures. Spiegel to the hoop, lays it up, gets it to go, and she's fouled. Villaruz, her second personal foul. Spiegel at the line. She's got 7, looking for point number 8. She is a 70.5% free throw shooter. Hits it. Villaruz, biggest lead at 11 now for the Lady Eagles. Villaruz against Adams. Turns back, Richardson down the lane. Kicks it back out. Villaruz with a 3. That's no good. Massonet with a rebound. She will dribble it up the floor. Now she finds a way. She's a lefty and she follows through traffic. Little scoop shot won't go, but there's Johnson with the putback. Leah Johnson with 11. Second player in double figures for the Eagles. They're up 13. This is Patron against Spiegel. Richardson. Villaruz. 3 on the way. Rims out no good for Moffitt. And here comes Spiegel on the run. Inside it goes to Johnson. She turns. Gives it to Bakarova in the lane. Can't get it to go. Bakarova battles for the rebound. Gets it. Kicks it out to Massonet, who's going to take it to the hoop. Puts it up. Banks it in. And scores. She's got 4 in the ball game. And the lead's 15 now for the Lady Eagles. Patron. Ball goes off of Moffitt. But battle for it mid-court. Bakarova's got her hands on it, and it will be Mount Mercy basketball on the alternating possession. As about 5 of the 6 players close to half court got their hands on it. We've got a 30-second timeout call by Mount Mercy. So we'll tell you that AirLink Rural Broadband is your local wireless and fiber internet provider, family owned and operated with coverage options in Sheraton, Howard, Saline, and surrounding counties. Interested in wireless or fiber service? Visit us at airlink123.com for information on all of your internet needs. So Lady Eagles on a 12-6 start to this third quarter. They were up 9 at the half. They're up 15 now. It will be Mount Mercy basketball at half court as we come back to action. Lady Eagles now out rebounding Mount Mercy 31-23. And this is Kennard. Get it in to Villaruz. Mia. Sammy Mia with the ball. Inside it goes. They're looking to work on Leah Johnson, maybe pick up her fourth foul. Bakarova with a block shot. Adams out with it. Massonet to the hoop, left-handed, underneath, lays it up, can't get it to go. But there's Spiegel with the rebound. She lays it up, can't get it to go. And it's tipped around, and it ends up back in Massonet's hands, and she fires a three and has it halfway down and can't get it to go. Battle for the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. And it's Central basketball as it goes out. So the Lady Eagles had about 4 shots at it there. And they get the ball back out of bounds with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Adams back to Bakarova. Richardson tries for a steal. Caught trying to pick the pocket. It's Kyla Richardson, her third personal foul. First team foul of the second half. She's the first player for Mount Mercy in foul trouble. She's got 3. Johnson's got 3 for the Lady Eagles. Johnson's got the ball inside. Took it down low, had to get it back. Bakarova, ball fake. Spiegel in the corner. She had a 3 from over there not long ago. Massonet's got a 3 lined up. Turns that down. Bakarova in the corner's got a wide open look at a 3 and hits it. Darina Bakarova now with 20 in the game. And the lead's up to 18. Villaruz, 3-pointer on the way, or 2-pointer on the way from Richardson, but she misses that, and the Lady Eagles have the rebound and the ball. Johnson comes out, set a pick. Bakarova, top of the key, has another free look at it, can't get it to go. Johnson with a rebound, can't get it to go. She's fouled, though. She put it up left-handed, and that'll go on Moffitt. That'll be her third personal foul. Sassy Coleman back in. Coleman, 5'11" junior from Aurora, Colorado. Johnson at the line. Pair of free throws. Good on the first one. She's got 12 in the game. Make it 13. Lady Eagles still perfect from the free throw line in the ball game. Coleman gets it in and gives it back to Kennard. They had Villaruz trapped for a second. Ball gets away. Villaruz gets her hands on it as it was trying to be thrown up the floor. 1-on-3. Kennard with a 3, no good. Tipped around, and Spiegel comes out with it. Spiegel against Richardson. Bakarova, another good look at a 3 and hits another one. She's got 23, and Coach Davis takes a timeout. He likes what he sees so far as they are now up 23 in the ball game after being up 9 at the half. So they've outscored Mount Mercy by 14 already in this period. Community Auto Sales and Service is your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs, from brakes, tires, and oil changes to front-end alignments, engine repairs, batteries, and state inspections. They have everything and can do anything to get you on the road safely and keep you that way. Proud supporter, Eagle Athletics. Again, one more home game, set of home games for the Eagles. Men and women both play next Saturday, the 13th, at home. Final game of the season against Graceland. Be senior night for both of them. And we will have that game here on the Eagle Sports Network. Kennard, Villaruz, Coleman, Steer, and Mia on the floor. And there's a bad pass. Bakarova picks it up. Stops for a 13-foot jumper. Can't get it to go. Kennard spinning. Knocks the ball out of bounds as she couldn't find anybody. She was double teamed on the baseline. Could not find anybody to get the ball off to. And it ends up going off of her out of bounds. Massenet's got it on the inbounds. Down the lane she goes. Left hand up and in. Good. And she's fouled as she had a size advantage on Mackenzie Steer. Steer listed at 5'6". Abby Conroe in. Bakarova going to go get a break with her 23 points. As remember, Coach Davis and everybody, Coach Davis remembers, and I'm reminding you, they've got another game tomorrow, so if he can get his starters out of the ball game and give them a little bit of rest, they'll be ready to go again tomorrow. And they're getting there now with a 26-point lead. Coleman to Kennard. Steer had it. Kennard down the lane. Puts it up and in. Kennard with her first 2 points of the ball game. And there's a travel on Massenet as she was backing up when she caught the ball. Takes a step before she gets turned around and puts the ball on the floor, and it's a turnover. Villaruz. Friday afternoon basketball. Students have showed up after some classes. We had a sparse crowd, as you would expect with COVID protocol and being an afternoon game on a school day. Mia around the pick. Jumper goes up, won't go. Nichols tipped it. She's back in the ball game for the Eagles, along with Abby Conroe. Massenet going to find a way. Weaves through the crowd, puts it up and in. She's got 9 now. 73-47. Kennard with the ball. Got to get it to Steer. Cross half court against Massenet. Massenet goes for a steal and picks up her third personal foul as she reaches in. Kelly Mara Ramirez in. Nat Spiegel out. Spiegel leaves with 8. Again, Coach Davis knows he needs to get his starters out of the ball game when he can get them out of the game to get ready for tomorrow. Kennard with a 3 from outside. Doesn't draw anything. Falls down, looks for a foul. Doesn't get it. Not up off the floor yet. Ramirez takes advantage of that. Scores on the other end. Kelly Mara Ramirez now with 10. Third player in double figures for the Eagles as they stop the clock momentarily for Kennard. Looks like she may have gotten hit in the eye. She keeps rubbing her left eye. She'll bring the ball inbounds. Villaruz. Kennard. Mia. Steer on a pick. Back to Mia. She's going to go down the lane against Conroe. Lays it up. Can't get it to go. Nichols with a rebound. Conroe. All the way into the corner to Adams. Going to drive baseline. Get to Ramirez. Jumper from the free throw line won't go. Kennard with the rebound. Villaruz up ahead to Coleman, but too far and off her hands out of bounds. It's turnover number 16 in the game for Mount Mercy. Villaruz out. Richardson back in for Mount Mercy. 3 minutes to go. 18-point advantage. 28-point advantage for the Lady Eagles. Adams around. Conroe steps around. Had a 3. Gets it to Nichols in the lane. Step back jumper on the way by Michelle Nichols. No good. Richardson with a rebound. Mia. Into the corner. Kennard has it stripped away. Ends up in Massenet's hands. 3-on-2. Richardson can't get it to go, but works further her own rebound. Gets it. Has Conroe right behind her, but doesn't see. And there's an offensive foul on Kelly Mara Ramirez as she pushed Steer to the ground to make room to get to the basket. That is her third personal foul. Bakarova checks back in. Massanet checks out. Steer with it against Conroe. Around the pick, pulls up, jumper, comes up short. Coleman ends up catching it underneath the basket, and then her pass is picked off by Bakarova. She stays out by the three-point line because she would like to shoot that if she could. Ramirez, mismatch underneath, gets it to the hoop, puts it up and in strong. Kelly-Mar Ramirez with 12. Comes Coleman, and a timeout called by Mount Mercy as they had an advantage there as Coleman was getting ready to go to the hoop, or Richardson was getting ready to go to the hoop and had a size advantage and a numbers advantage, but a timeout is called. So again, we want to thank our corporate sponsors. They would be MFA Oil, the Braun Home, Jennings Premium Meats, Community Auto Sales and Service, Airlink, Drury Hotels, Missouri Pacific Lumber, Howard County Electric, and Commercial Trust Company. Eagles are on the road tomorrow. They go to Canton, Missouri to take on Culver Stockton. That will be a 2 o'clock women's game, 4 o'clock men's game. So you'll be able to tune into that. Go to the Central website. It will take you to the Culver website. I'm seeing my grandsons right now. They're FaceTiming me. They're calling in. I see grandson Owen in the background. Where are the rest of the boys? They just wanted to see their grandpa. All right, I will talk to you all in a little bit. So, glad to see them, and they got to see me. They always want to know where I'm at when they're doing a broadcast because they can never see me, and I said that's on purpose. Got a face for radio. Richardson with it. Mia in the corner with Bakarova on her. Steer. Richardson down the lane. Runner won't go. Ramirez with a rebound. Richardson tries to take it away. Doesn't work. Nichols has got a three. She's pretty good at that. Misses that one. Ramirez over the top. Fourth personal foul on her. She had a really good little run going, and now she's got 4 fouls. Team foul number 3, so still got a ways to go. Ball comes into Moffitt. This is Steer with it. Kennard, Mia, Steer, corner Richardson with a jumper. 3-pointer good for her. She's got 5 in the ball game now, and the lead's 27. Conroe. Bakarova. Got Kennard on her, going to drive to the hoop. Nichols with a 3. Hits it, and it's back to a 30-point advantage with 42 to go. Mia, jumper. Down she goes. Ball doesn't go in. Shot fails. But she's going to go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. Sammy Mia is a 73.5% free throw shooter, so she misses the first one. 8 of 14 in the ball game now. Make it 9 of 15, and my math tells me that's 60%. 80-51. 1 second difference between shot clock and play clock. So Adams needs to move the ball towards the hoop. Separate a little bit so she doesn't get called for a 5-second violation. She does. She's got Stare on her. Bakarova's got a 3 on the way. Hits it. Why not? She's got 26. And we are at the end of period number 3. So I'll try and do some quick math for you. 35 points in that period for the Lady Eagles to 12 for Mount Mercy. So it is a 32-point third quarter lead. So whatever Coach Davis and Coach Laurie talked about at halftime made an impact on the players because they came out and scored. They had 48 in the first half. They scored 35 in the third period. It will be Central basketball, I believe, to start this fourth quarter of play. Going to look real quick if there is such a thing as looking real quick for me, and see what the highest scoring number that they have had this year, the Central ladies. 93. They scored 93 against Park. Scored 90 another time, 3 more times, and 89 once. So they are only 7 points away from a season high, or make it 10 points away from a season, tying the season high in scoring. Vanessa Hughes in the ball game. Savannah Lang in the ball game. Massanet back in. Spiegel with it. Hands it to Lang. And Johnson's the other one inside. And there she's got the ball. She's going to spin, turn, kicks it back out on a 3-second violation for being in the lane too long. It is Kennard, Steer, Moffitt, Mia, and Richardson on the floor for Mount Mercy. And there goes Steer to the hoop. Nice pass to Moffitt. Lays it up and in. And a foul call by the outside official rather than the one underneath. And that's foul number 4 on Leah Johnson. She will shoot 1. She has 4. Kellamar Ramirez has 4. Massanet has 3, and there's a miss, and Massanet with a rebound. Savannah Lang with the ball. Spiegel. Massanet behind and out of bounds. Massanet has her left knee got a brace on and taped up, and she had to stop, plant, and reach off of that, and didn't come up with it. Comes up a little gimpy after that. Steer, Kennard, Richardson. Steer, 3 ball on the way and good. Mackenzie Steer. She's got 11. 2 players in double figures now for Mount Mercy. There goes pass. Comes all the way around. Spiegel puts it up. Can't get it to go. Tipped around, and Hughes comes down with it. As it went Massanet, Johnson, Spiegel. Johnson's got it inside. Turns. Can't get it to go. Battles for the rebound underneath and loses it off of her hands out of bounds. And Steer with the basketball. Spiegel picks her up. Spiegel's got 3. Lang on her now. It's Kennard down the lane. And she'll be fouled by Lang. Second team foul. Lang's first foul of the ball game. Christiane Patron back in the ball game. Patron works her way all the way to the corner, but comes out to Mia at the top of the key. Down the lane she goes. Avoids contact, puts it up and in. Still at 83 is where they started this period at. Hughes going to put a 3 up, comes up short. Spiegel with a rebound, back to Hughes. Around the corner. Spiegel thought about a 3, inside to Johnson, puts it up left-handed, can't get it to go. Tries to avoid a foul. Hughes tries to avoid it, and Massanet knocks the ball away. Lang to Massanet, to the basket. Left hand won't go, tipped around. Lang kicks it out to Spiegel. Back to Lang in the corner. Too many bodies down there. Lang can't get it to go. Richardson with it. Lang bumps her out on the other side of half court. That's her second personal foul, team foul number 3. Hannah Adams checks back in. Nat Spiegel checks out. Abby Conroe gets ready to check in. And Nana Massanet going to check out. She's got 9 points, well below her average, but that's okay. Bakarova is above her average. I think she's got 26 in the game. She averages 21. Hughes almost with a steal. Richardson recovers. Through the lane. And a foul underneath, and that will go. Hughes, her first personal foul, team foul number 4. So the next foul will put Mount Mercy in the bonus for the rest of the ball game. Richardson inside. Big mismatch with Moffitt inside against Conroe. Kicks it back out. Won't go. Adams with the rebound. Conroe up ahead. Hughes. Adams. Hughes from the corner. Comes up short. Ends up on the floor. Johnson pulls it away. Comes out with it. Hughes has it again. Same shot. Same result. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up and in. Vanessa Hughes. Her first points of the ball game. 85-58. 27-point advantage. Richardson. Steer. Villaruz. Moffitt with a 3. Halfway down and out. Hughes with a rebound. And there's a travel on Adams. She turned around. Richardson was standing there, so she took a quick sidestep to not run into, and she's called for a travel. Steer. Patron. She hasn't scored lately. She does now. She's got 11 in the ball game. She had 9 at half, so that's the first point. Oh, and Abby Conroe puts up a nice soft shot that wedges its way into the side between the basket, the rim, and the backboard. Matt Sherman, associate head men's coach, comes out. They have to come get it. He says he didn't have the hops to get up there and do that, but he brings out the mop and the handle gets it down, and we're ready back to action with a 25-point advantage for the Lady Eagles. Steer down the lane. A little floater in the lane is good. Kenzie Steer. She's got 13 in the ball game. Sammy Mia is the leading scorer with 14. Lang, top of the key. Adams on the wing. Baseline to the free throw line. Inside to Johnson. Lang steps through. Puts a runner up. Can't get it to go. She's going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Margie Villaruz, her third personal foul. Ramirez back in. Johnson out. Johnson leaves with 13 points and 9 rebounds. First free throw by Lang is good. She's a 50% free throw shooter on the season. Makes them both. Villaruz with the ball. Richardson running down the sideline. Gets it now on the handoff. Got Adams on her. Inside it goes. Put up and in by Moffitt. She's got 5. 23-point advantage. Lang. Ramirez looks for the ball inside. She's got 12. Lang spins. Now Ramirez has got it. She steps back. Halfway down. Can't get it to go. Hughes had a shot at it. Richardson stripped it away from her. Down the lane. Can't get it to go. No foul called. As Kyla Richardson looked for a bump. Didn't get a call. Adams with it now. Patron finds her. Lang. Ramirez going to set a pick. Conroe. Back to Lang. Steps around a pick by Ramirez. Goes to the hoop. Kicks it to the corner. Hughes, who just made a three from out there, misses that one. Ramirez with the friendly bounce. Hughes didn't make a three from there. She missed, got her own rebound, and scored. That's how that happened. This is Steer to the basket. Underneath. Comes out on the other side. Richardson. Three-pointer is good. She's got 8. Couple of subs getting ready. 3 subs getting ready to come in for Mount Mercy. Conroe. 4 points will tie their season high for points in a game. 5 would give them a new high. Hughes loses the handle on it as she tries to go baseline. Richardson. Nice pass. Blowing the bunny, though, was Villaruz, and a foul underneath. That's 5. That'll send somebody to the free throw line.
Fouls on the Eagles, number 10.
31, which I don't have a 31, so let's see if I find a 31 on the other side. Don't know who 31 is for Mount Mercy. 5 is Sarah Calavia. Sassy Coleman back in. And 33, Stalzer back in. Richardson at the free throw line. 53.7% free throw shooter. .342 to go. Misses the second one. Lang with a rebound. Runs it down the floor to off of her hip. Ramirez picks up, scores. 16 for her, might be her season high. Richardson. Stalzer. Back to Richardson. Bounce for a jumper. Hits it. She's got 11 into double digits now. Lang tries to get to the hoop before anybody else gets there. Back to Adams. Hughes in the corner. Lang in the lane. Spins. Bank shot off the glass and good. That ties the season high for points in a ball game with 2:56 to go. 4 points for Lang. Inside it goes to Coleman. Stalzer can't get it to go, and Lang with a rebound. Another basket or two in the student section down below is going to start yelling for 100. Michelle Nichols gets ready to check back in. Hughes. Conroe. Adams. Lang. Take a three. Can't get it to go. Coleman with the rebound. Richardson steps around Adams to the hoop, puts it up, can't get it to go, but she'll go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. Hannah Adams, her third personal foul. Nichols checks back in. Lang will check out. Addison Rath checks in. Marissa Brantley checks in. And one more sitting at the scorer's table to come in at the next, after this free throw. If Richardson will make the second one, the other player will get to come in. First one is good. Second free throw for Kyla Richardson. She's got 12, make it 13. Horn blows. And I, again, don't know who 31 is because they don't have a 31 on their roster. Conroe. Hughes to the hoop. Has a shot blocked by Coleman and underneath. And here out with it and dribbling the ball out of bounds is Sarah Calavia. And she will leave and be replaced by Morgan Baker. So both sides emptying out the bench. No starters on the floor for Central. No starters on the floor, I don't think, as I look around. Nope. None for Mount Mercy either. Hughes misses a three. Rath with the rebound. Three-pointer on the way. Doesn't draw anything. Caravilla back in, as that was Baker that took the three-pointer. Minute 40. Another point will be the high for the season for the Lady Eagles. That's the only drama right now. Nichols to Hughes. Back to Nichols. Drives, spins again. Comes out on the other side. Looks for somebody. Gets it to Conroe. Hughes to the basket. Conroe with a three. Halfway down and out. Would not go. On the run is Rath. Throws it ahead, and it goes out of bounds. Another turnover. Both sides right now with 21 turnovers in the game. So it's been a fast pace as we've gone along with lots of scoring and lots of mistakes. There's Hughes, and there's the season high at 95. Hughes with 4 in the ball game now. Adams, the only starter still on the floor. Ramirez trying not to foul out. Doesn't. Gets a rebound. Her 6th of the ball game. This is Hughes ahead of the pack. Lays it up and in. 97. She's got 6. A 3 would get him to 100. There's a miss. Hughes ahead. Ramirez trailing. Ramirez with the ball. Puts it up. Scores. 99. 18 points for Kelly-Mar Ramirez. And I think that Mount Mercy may just hang on to the ball and not give Central the ball back anymore. But you've got new players on the floor trying to score. It goes underneath. Put up and in. 12 seconds to go. Marissa Brantley. And now the students want Central to get to the 100. See if they even try a shot. Ramirez says, yep, she's going to give it a shot. Doesn't get it to go. Tipped around. Conroe gets it. She's just going to hang on to it. And there's your final score. 99-74 is the final. 11-5 overall. 10-5 in the conference. Mount Mercy falls to 4-8 overall and 4-7 in the conference. Again, tomorrow at Culver Stockton. Next Saturday back here for Graceland for the season finale, regular season finale for both the women and the men, as we'll be here for that. Next Saturday, 2 o'clock start for the women, and the men have about 20 minutes after that's over, which will be somewhere around the 4:15 mark. So we thank you for that. We'll run down the scoring real quick for you if we can. For the Eagles, they are led by Darina Bakarova with 26. Then it's going to get interesting to figure out the rest of the numbers after that. Kelly-Mar Ramirez with 16. Leah Johnson with 13. Michelle Nichols with 11. 9 points for Nana Massanet. 8 for Nat Spiegel. 4 for Savannah Lang. No, 6 for Savannah Lang. It just hadn't been updated. 3 points for Hannah Adams. 2 points for Vanessa Hughes. I think she had 4, actually. For Mount Mercy, they were led by Sammy Mia with 14, 13 for Kyla Richardson, 13 for Mackenzie Steer, 11 for Christiane Patron, 7 for Margie Villaruz, 5 points for Sarah Moffitt, 2 points for Kennedy Fulwiley, 2 points for Sassy Coleman, 2 points for Addison Rath, and 2 points for Abby Kennard. So that'll do it. Scoring in the ball game as I flip my sheet. It was tied at 20 after the first period. 48-39 Central at the half. 83-51 at the end of 3. 99-74 is the final. So that will do it from Puckett Fieldhouse. Lady Eagles take care of business on this ball game. They go to Culver tomorrow. You can watch that. Go to the Central website, pull it up, and it'll take you over to the Culver website. They do the home team does the video, as there are no visiting fans allowed at the ball game, so you can watch it as long as Culver's carrying it. Don't know that they are, but I don't know why they would not carry it. So that will do it from here. Charlie Brown saying thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Friday and the rest of your weekend. And if you